Okay, pull this up a little near. Alright. Shit. Hi, everyone. It is me, Sailor Moon, Serena here. And it's me, Tuxedo Mask, Evening Wear Hide here, Darian here. And today we're going to talk about, Battleground or Fight Ground or War Ground. And first it started out with Saruka, fighting Keone Jordan for the WWE NXT Woman North Vinlander winnings. And a lot of folks thought that came into this match most likely believing that Saruka wasn't going to keep the WWE NXT Woman North Vinlander winnings due to being the WWE Woman Speed Fighter. And there were a lot of times in this match where a lot of folks thought that Keone Jordan had it won, but at the end of the day, that did not happen, and Saruka beat Keone Jordan and kept the WWE NXT Woman North Vinlander winnings. The next match was a tag team match, or if you want to call it that, because that's what it was. It was, Hank Walker, Tank Husker, and Josh Briggs taking on the Calling. Yeah, with a U in it instead of a O. The Shawn Spears led team. And this was a good match, and everyone believed that the Calling was going to win it. I don't know. That's just what a lot of folks went into this match thinking that's what was going to happen. I didn't know it was going to happen. So I thought it was a good match and I liked it. And at the end of the day, Hank Walker, Tank Husker, I guess, and Josh Briggs beat the Calling. Then it was Tony D'Angelo fights Handsome Stax Delero, who had broken away from his team, because he didn't want to work for Tony D'Angelo anymore. And it was a good match. There were a lot of times where you thought that Tony D'Angelo would have it won, and there were a lot of times where you thought that Charmin Delero, Stax is his nickname, had it won, but at the end of the day, it was Charmin Stax Delero who beat Tony D'Angelo. After that, we had Stephanie Akar fight Jordan Grace for the Can I talk now? Yeah, you want to talk about it now, Tuxedo Mask? Yeah, I do. Then we had Stephanie Akar fight Jordan Grace for the WWE NXT Woman Heavyweight winnings. A good match between both women. They both worked very well together. And there were a lot of times where we thought that Jordan Grace had it won. And a lot of times where we thought that Stephanie Akar was going to keep it. But at the end of the day, Stephanie Akar beats Jordan Grace and keeps the WWE NXT Woman Heavyweight winnings. And then we had, Miles Bourne take on Oafemi for the WWE NXT Heavyweight winnings. And which was a good match. Everyone worked, everybody worked very well in this match. And there were times where you thought that, Miles Bourne had it won. But that didn't happen. At the end, Oafemi beats Miles Bourne and keeps the WWE NXT Heavyweight winnings. Then we had Joe Henley fight Trick Williams for the NXT Heavyweight winnings. And there were a lot of times in this match where everybody thought that Joe Hendry hadn't won or was going to keep it. And a lot of times we thought Trick Williams was going to win it. But at the end of the day, Yeah, Trick Williams wins the TNA heavyweight winnings and being the first WWE wrestler to do so. Overall, it was a good match. Overall, all the matches on this show were good. There was no matches on Kickoff or Reckoning Down, or we would have talked about it. Well, you're right, Tuxedo Mask. You're right, Darian. At the end of the day, it was a good match. It was a good show. Good fights. I liked Battleground or War Ground or whatever you want to call it. And that's all the time we got. So give this film a like, share and playlist it, and we'll see you later.